Good morning. Welcome to Grandma's Table. I'm glad you are here today. The coffee is good and the company's even better. I started something this week. I started running and oh, there she goes. And I used to be a runner. I would run half marathons. I have a wall full of medals of things I've earned. And as I'm starting off a couch to 5K because I have to be very, very careful with my knee. Um, it feels good to be back at it. It feels like this is my home. This is where I belong. But I'm training, which means I have to be very careful about what I do. And I have to be intentional with it. And so as I'm running today, I'm thinking about all the thoughts of the past. Oh my goodness, this is only 2.5 kilometers. I used to run a full half marathon. And what am I doing? I'm not nearly as good as I used to be. My pace is really slow. And then I stopped and I'm like, I didn't stop running, kept running, but I stopped my train of thought. I'm like, no, we're getting off at this station. We are not comparing 10-year ago me to now because that's not fair. One, it diminishes my past successes because it's all about numbers and distances. It wasn't about what I learned in the core of who I was. So what do I have to learn today? I can't keep comparing. The comparison is the thief of joy, I believe is the quotation. I forget who said it. I'm sorry. Um, but it's so true. And I have to do today's run. Run the Mile You're In is an amazing book that I need to go back and read. But it's not run yesterday's kilometer. It's not run today's kilometer. It is run today's kilometer. It's not run tomorrow's kilometer either. I have another week where I have to stay at this pace and at this distance because my knee cannot be shot out at this point. I'm here to grow the strength in my knee and in my back. I am not here to shoot it out because I've tried too hard to be something I used to be. And yesterday, I was listening to a podcast with a wonderful psychologist, and the takeaway for me, there were tons of takeaways, but the takeaway for me was my history does not disqualify me for my future. And just because I ran half marathons and I was so amazing then does not disqualify this 5K that I'm training for. It does not disqualify today's 2.5 kilometer run. This one matters because it's the building block to the next thing. And I think so often we compare ourselves to the younger self or this generation to the past and we were so amazing. And it's like rose colored glasses much? Come on. We can't go backwards and live where we used to be. Today's about moving forward. Today is about having the cup of coffee, having the cup of tea, having the bottle of water, and moving. Get going on to whatever you're supposed to do now. That was an assignment for before. This is today's assignment. What are you assigned to do today? How can you love your neighbor as you love yourself and love the Lord your God, your creator, today? Not living in the dreams of yesterday, but living in the hope for tomorrow. Anyway, keep your feet on the ground and your head in the clouds. Know that I love you. Bye.